Uber jumping space kitties. Yeah! Over the past few weeks, we have been trying to make cooking easier. Mainly problems with measuring. To learn about our measuring within cooking, we got together and made cookies. We used cookbooks and different measurements. The cookbooks had lots of different ways to measure the same thing, and this was confusing. Some of our members found graphs and apps that did conversions of our measurements.
We also talked to Chef Emily, our new school cook and owner of a local restaurant. She said she uses weight measurements a lot, and she has a computer program that can increase the recipe for a larger group.
Our solution is to create an app that will help you measure out different types of food or ingredients. Our app will be better than the other apps because it will allow you to take a picture of your recipe and convert it into the measurement of your choice.
The only problem with this, for implementation-wise, is that you have to take a picture of the entire recipe first, which would be difficult, and then you'd have to repeat it. And second of all, it would need a huge database of all the different ingredients, main bake ingredients, cooking ingredients, because if you're trying to convert from weight to cups, then say a cup of powdered sugar is going to weigh less than a cup of milk. So that would be tricky. There's already been some people, apps that have done this. There's a math app that can read math problems and solve them. Google has a really good database for converting different measurements, tablespoons to cups and teaspoons and so on. And there are also food.com has a great converter on their recipes. You can change the number of people you want to serve.
We shared this with our 5th grade math class, and we really liked it. So, thank you. Any questions?
Great presentation, guys. Do you want to start?
So, what inspired you to choose this topic?
Well, we were cooking. We were all making cookies, and in their recipe, it had all cups, and then it said quarter pound of butter. And in our cookbook, we couldn't find the converter, and the stick of butter that we had didn't have pounds on it, and so we ended up spending a while trying to find how much a quarter of a pound of butter is. And so then we were brainstorming. That was one of our problems.
Can you give me a breakdown of who did what in your project?
Well, we all went to our coach's house, Christy, and we paired up into groups of 2 or 3. Like, I was with Eli, Jacob was with Sam, and then Whit, Christopher, and Harley were together, and we all made different types of cookies. And different recipes. It was really confusing, and none of the cookies were the same. And we also found out that you gotta really read recipes carefully, because me and Eli made a mistake and we put water in our cookies when we didn't need to.
So, did you find out anything from your experience that you didn't know before you started your project?
Yes.
What?
Well, I learned that like normally if my mom makes cookies, it looks like it's really easy, but then when I actually tried it, it's actually really hard. So to learn that stuff is harder than you think.
Also, I already had a brief history of cooking, but it was also really interesting for me when we went down to see our school cook and see how she made the lunches and what she did. It was really interesting to see how she cooks for 180-some people with some recipes that are only meant to serve 10.
What did you find most interesting? You said you thought it was interesting. What specifically were you surprised by?
Well, also she used a lot of weight measurements, which was cool because most measurements that I've seen in regular American cookbooks is just cups, tablespoons, teaspoons. Also, she said she has a computer program that she can run all her recipes through, and you can have different amounts that it'll serve, and it'll show you carbs, proteins, all that type of stuff as well.
So your solution was developing this app to tackle this problem. Do you have any schematics, or did you draw up a design of how it would work? Or?
We were going to. We started doing that. So basically, it would have to read the recipe, and then it would have to see if it was what measurements the recipe was using, cups, tablespoons, teaspoons, and then see what measurement that was of. So if it was 1 cup of flour or 1 cup of sugar, so it would read that, and then it would have to have a database of different conversions. So type in whatever measurement.
So you would scan the recipe in a book or somewhere, and it would give you the conversion. Okay.
When you presented your project to, was it your class or another fifth grade
It
class?
was most of our class. It got 7.
So did they have questions for you? And if so, what were some of the ones they asked? Do you remember? No.
They only had questions about when we were coming here and what we would be doing about
Thank you very much.
Do you guys want a cookie?
Absolutely.